maybe. Hey everybody, CorinneMichaels here. I'm really excited to be bringing you one of the first videos in my new formatted channel type thing that we're doing. I talked a little bit about this on my Facebook group, and I'm really excited about utilizing YouTube a little bit more and kind of coming over here and bringing romance books over to YouTube, because I feel like this is a part of you know, there's so much for YA and fantasy and stuff like that, but there's really not a ton for romance. And I don't know why that is, because I feel like we have the best readers in the whole wide world. So I hope that the more of you that are coming over here, and I hope you guys are enjoying whatever content is going to be put on here. I've been really honest about this. I don't really have a clear plan, which probably sucks. And you're probably thinking, okay, so she's just going to ramble a lot. And that is probably the case. But I'm going to do some other fun stuff on here, and I'm excited. So today I want to talk to you a little bit about what I'm doing, what I'm listening, reading, what I'm reading, listening to, and also what's new in the book world. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to talk to you about is what I'm reading. And what I'm reading right now is more of a self-help book. But every now and then I feel like it's good to switch things up. And I like to try and figure out something that I can change about myself and that I can apply in my real life when I try and read one of these books. So this was recommended to me by a friend, and it's called Essentialism. It's by Greg McKeown. I'm totally going to screw that up. I'm so sorry. But it's called Essentialism, and it's all about the power of less but better. And I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm not very far into it. I haven't had a chance to really read too much. But it's really learning about how you're busy but not productive. And that's often a problem for me. I'm always busy and I don't really know what I get accomplished. And that can be very frustrating, as you can imagine, because I need to be busy, productive. So I'm doing a little bit about that. So the second thing I want to talk about is what I'm listening to. And I'm actually listening to a book that I've already read, and I'm listening to The Player by Claire Contreras. Dude, just look at that cover, right? And so I've already read the book, and obviously I have it signed because she's amazing and I love her. And anyway, it's narrated by Megan Tusing and Zachary Weber. And I have to say, I have listened to a lot of Zachary Weber books. He's narrated a few of mine, and I love him. Love him. But as Warren, he was fantastic. And Megan is a new to me narrator, and I'm always a little bit wary about new to me narrators, and she was amazing. Absolutely freaking amazing. I listened to that book. I listened to it in the car. I listened on my headboat. I loved it. Loved it. If you're an Audible person like I am, this was a fantastic listen, and I highly, highly recommend it. Both narrators did a fantastic job bringing the characters to life and not making them sound crazy. I absolutely loved it. I loved the book. I liked reading it, but listening to it was a whole new experience, and I really, really loved it. So if you didn't tell, I loved it. My next Audible read, I have not figured out what I want to listen to. As you know, I'm a huge Audible person. I love listening to books. I didn't like it for the longest time. And then the busier I got, the less and less I got to read. So I started listening to Audibles based on the narrators that I really loved listening to of my books. And now I'm beyond excited. I love Audible. I actually just downloaded with one of my credits Mr. Moneybags by Vi Keeland and Penelope Ward, and that will probably be my next listen, actually. I think that's what I'm going to start. I need to look and see what else I have on there, but that, and I really want to listen to Lisa Raven's Bad Romeo. I've had that sitting on my queue forever, so I may actually listen to those. Comment below if you guys have listened to either one of those. If you're Audible people, I would love to know what you think of those. Next part of my awesome new YouTubing is going to be talking about just kind of randomized things. And while that's probably a little bit lame, I'm a little bit lame in that sense. But what I want to talk to you today about is I just got these awesome candles, and they're book candles, and they're super awesome. They're made by a girl on Etsy, and her name is Nox DeLumis. You can see it on there, and it's Knox to Loomis Candle Company. And this one is Bell Buckle. How neat, right? So exciting. And it's called Oats, Honey, and Hennington Sweat. But, you know, it's not really sweat in here, so don't worry. But the reason I love them is, number one, they smell delicious. Like, really, really good. But the second part is she does chunk candles, which I've never heard of before. But when you look at it, it's really neat. So you can see on the back, it's got like chunks of colors as you go through different parts of the bottle. There's chunks of colors and glitter. And I think that's so cool. So I'm really excited. I bought 3 of them so I can burn one and not feel guilty. And then she also did 2 more special flavory, colory, whatever you want to call it, for me. And one of them is called Dreamboat. And then I have Muffin, and we're in the process of making Twilight. But Dreamboat smells fantastic. Absolutely love it. It's like like you can't smell it, so it sucks. But it says sea salt, ocean breeze, coconut, and Navy SEAL pride, and lamb's heart. But it's very clean, but then has like that coconut flavor that travels through it, which I think is really cool. So you get like a little bit of that beachy smell, and then you get a nice like warm, like you know, like a coconut smell through afterwards. So I am like completely obsessed with this one. Like I could huff it. So those are my big things that I wanted to talk to you today about. And like I said, I think the next video we're going to do is I'll talk about something maybe writing related. I'm going to talk about motherhood stuff. I'm going to talk about, you know, just all kinds of things. So I'm really excited, and I cannot wait to delve more into our YouTube channel together. And thank you all so much. And I hope you'll view the next video. Bye, guys.